thank you for watching this. And I'm going to log in, but I'm also going to go back and forth between the website, the spreadsheet, and the instructions. So this is the website. Let me bring it up here so you can see the actual domain name. This is the website, and actually I can take off this right there, and that's going to actually be the website. This is the instructions as I break it down here, and these would be the spreadsheets that I open up. Okay, so let's get back to the program, and I am going to move this further down here. It's a little easier to maneuver. Okay, and so let's go here. Alright, so first, actually we're going to go here. First, of course, open Chrome browser. Second, go here, which is this page. Okay. Third, type in laws of green. Okay. Fourth, type in password. So I'm going to just copy and paste that. Click submit. Once you click submit, okay, and if you go back to here, you can see once you click on that, click agree or okay or confirm. Alright, so this one is confirmed, so the program needs to be able to click confirm or either, decipher whether it's confirm, agree, or okay, because this information, this can change, and the three options that they normally have is either confirm, okay, and okay. So the program needs to recognize when it gets on this page. Maybe it can recognize it by detecting my summary. Whatever you choose from this page, just choose something to make the program detect that it is on this page. Once it's on this page here, you need to click calendar. If you go back here to the instructions, as you can see, once we click confirm, we click calendar on the left. Once we click calendar on the left, if you read number 7, it says start from the first date shown on the calendar, but we must make sure we are not extracting the same information to the spreadsheet. Of course, because we don't want duplicates. This can be done by cross-referencing info or auction dates. Okay, so let's go back here. Click on the first one. If you notice, the first one is on the 2nd. Today's date is the 19th. So because it is the 19th, this will automatically go into a surplus spreadsheet because it has the date has already passed. So this has already went to auction. So the software will click on the first the first one. It'll scroll, and it will only pick the ones that state sold to. If you notice, it says cancel per bankruptcy. It won't extract information from this box. It'll start from this box because it says sold to, because that's the common denominator. If you notice, this one says sold to plaintiff. This one says sold to third party. This one says sold to third party. So the common denominator out of every box, even though all the information is different, is basically sold to. If it says sold to, then we want to extract that. So once the program recognizes that it says sold to, then basically it would, let's go back here and see what it does once we find out that it says sold to. Okay. If the date being extracted is the same present date, then the present and past auction dates to the beginning of the month must be extracted individually for each property. Property address, owner address, final judgment amount, sold amount. So let's go back here. Okay. Now, the only way, once the program has detected that it says sold to, the only way to get to the actual owner's address, so all the rest of the information is here. We can decide whether or not to do it like that, or whether we want to go ahead and do it, extract the owner information. I would suggest extracting the owner information. If we extract the owner information, then it's gonna we have to click on the link to the right of each box. So let me type that right in here. Okay, notes. Okay, in order to get the owner's address and in order to get the owner's name and address, we need to the bot needs to click on the link to the right of the box for each property and place into the spreadsheet. Okay, so let's go back here. So like I said, if we don't get which I prefer to get the property owner's name and address. If we don't get it, as you could go here to the spreadsheet for surplus, because this is a past date, you see property. Okay, so that was the address here. We go back here, property is here. If we go back to the spreadsheet, you have owner and address that is not in that area. Okay, but if you go back here, it will state how much it's sold for. So you can extract how much it's sold for from here. Okay, now, and right here, as you can see, final judgment. You go back to surplus, this is the final judgment category. So all that information will be extracted from there. But if we go a step further and get the property owner's name and address, we will have to click the link to the right in the box. Okay. And either we can extract the information from here as the defendants. So everyone here as the defendant. Or either we can click on Property Appraiser, click OK, and then get the information from here with the address. If we get the information, if we get the owner's name and the property address that the owner lives at, won't show on this previous page. You see, you can only get the owner's name. And really, to be honest, I prefer to have the owner's address, because if the owner is not living at that address, it helps me understand that that property is not, maybe it's not very, very important to them because they do not live there. So, okay. So we go back to the instructions. We're actually on this part here where we're extracting the property address and everything. And I'm showing you the only way to get the only way to get the property owner's address is to click the link, click property appraiser. So let me let's just go here just to show you again. This is the property appraiser. So once it clicks there, you have to click OK. Okay, so let's go and add that in there. Click OK, and then extract. Okay, so that is basically for property. That is basically for the surplus property, and it's gonna do the same thing for the pre-foreclosure. But let me show you more. Okay, so once you get to this page, if we want to take it a step further, which you can see if the bot do, we have to scroll down to the bottom, and then we have to click parcel tax record. Now, once you click parcel tax record, you have to click continue to tax collector's website. Once you click on continue to tax collector's website, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna look for unpaid. Nothing on here says unpaid, but this would be the category that says unpaid, and this is the date. So we're looking for unpaid. We're in year 2022. We're looking for unpaid everything 2 years back. So 2020. Okay. So now let's just go back. The process is basically the same, but I want to show you a date that is like tomorrow, which would be the 20th. So this auction hasn't came yet. So basically you do the same steps again. Only thing for this one, it would be slightly different because it would go into the pre-foreclosure spreadsheet, which is roughly the same thing. It even has the final judgment. It has the address of the owner and the address of the property that the owner lives at, because it could be different sometimes. And it has the property address. Okay, so if we go back here and we clicked on 20, we will scroll down. We see nothing. Nothing shows. It says vacant and dismissed. It does not say anything. So then we would go back. We would click on 23. Okay, as you can see, it's nothing here. This is what we're looking for. So maybe the bot needs to check to search for place bid on this page, because if once we see that place bid is on this page, then the bot can automatically acknowledge that this is the first box we need to click on. So then, as you can see, information is here for the bot to extract. But in order for us, so here's the address of the property, the bot is going to extract that. The final judgment, the bot is going to extract that. But in order to get the property owner's name, you have to click on the link to the right. You have to click on the property address. You have to click OK. Then you have to copy this, place it on the spreadsheet into pre-foreclosure because it's a new. So let me go here. So copy that, take it here, place it in here, because once again, this is the owner and address that the owner lives at. The property address would go here.